Jesus!
It's gonna glitch sitting for the entire thing.
You know, it is.
We're all setting in hover rounds, yeah.
That would be kind of hilarious to watch happen if it let you like move normally.
We're all doing the Professor Xavier.
Just lounging about.
What's the Professor Z? Oh yeah, never mind. I'm stupid.
Round, round, run around, I run around.
You know, this is the most non-informative briefing I've ever got.
I know. Is someone gonna say something?
I don't see any of you. I just...
Nothing showing up on the NPC thing. Oh, we've got contacts.
There. It finally beat me in and you guys were in combat already.
Talk to Beachhead Leader.
Thanks for the assist. Here's the situation.
Roger, Bravo Leader.
Alright, are we waiting again?
Yeah.
Alright.
Shit.
Across to our universe. Our preliminary
well, after I mop up this first wave.
Acting as a beacon for the rest of our fleet. That is what we believe. We don't know where this device is located yet, but if we can access their mainframe, we should be able to get further information. I'm assigning 2 computer specialists to your command. I have marked mainframe access consoles in a defensible area. Get the specialists there and protect them while they access the system.
Let's go for the cannon outfit Rigel would be wearing while using this build.
Alright, we'll cover the specialists. Let's roll.
We'll have to cross the promenade to a warehouse area.
After I load the promenade.
The warehouse entrance is up ahead.
Downside is I don't know what happened to my Baul obelisks, so I don't have those.
We won't need them.
No, we won't.
Alright, you're going that side, I'll go the other one.
Yep.
Karen, join Andrew, please. I'm kind of melee focused myself. He could use the support. I'll bring Halle and Andrew, or Alchemist.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Karen's with me.
So, I'm on this side then.
Yes.
And all I keep hearing is, can I speak to your manager? You know, these are not the right uniforms.
Meanwhile, I'm hearing the twang of a classic toss disruptor pistol. I brought a bucket and a mop.
I mean, all we're gonna need is a broom, generally. No, it's not gonna be dust, it's definitely gonna be gooey. Oh, I didn't need myself to do that to me. Wow. Well, I had this mental image, you gotta deal with it too. Cats clean themselves by using their tongues. And with what I'm doing to people...
Tasty. I've got an army of Borg drones over here.
This is the point in which I would queue up an army of meat like Borg.
They're not even getting a chance to spawn in. Do you see this?
Yes. A few of them are, and then I tickled them. That one was on his back before he finished beating me in.
They beamed a guy in from his quarters. He was actually off duty taking a nap.
Oh, I pity the one that shows up in the bathroom. Can I please wear pants? No.
He'll be dead before he can ask for pants.
Cold air there. You know, playing this from like a more top-down perspective makes me wonder if we like could ever get like a fucking XCOM mechanic in this game.
You mean the pause feature that you have with your buffs?
Yeah. Well, just
That
sort of like
actually
a
works.
just sort of like a more like a turn-based mode or a turn-based sort of like a mission arc or whatever.
What, kind of
That
like
might be
the
fun.
KOTOR?
Well, not like KOTOR, more like XCOM.
As long as when it says 95, I'll actually hit more often than miss.
That's XCOM, baby.
Yeah, that's... Sometimes RNGesus just is not your friend. You
I
give
always
it, then you
love
take
when
it
you're,
away.
like, point blank on something and miss. But how? It's pressed against their head.
Sneezed at the last minute. Oh, the room is definitely secure.
We've been able to gain access to their computers, and we found something.
Wait up for everybody to get the text.
Of the prophets to bring the entire station across. It's being held in a
What's the
chamber
text
on
say?
the
You
promenade.
up?
We'll hold this position and then be able to drop the force
Hey,
fields when you
baby.
arrive.
How you
Good luck.
doing?
Lucky
My
as
dad's
well.
not home.
Alright, I'm gonna need to equip something with a bit longer range. Hang on.
Alright. Remember, I'm on the consoles. Just
Shoot
try
things.
to let me not die.
It's,
I will.
good old
I will
Type
hit
3.
you with as many adapts as I can.
I have been nervously staring at the sound peaks this entire time.
Keep heading around the promenade.
Looking for more Tellarite penis, I'm sure.
Just wanting to make sure that the entire conversation about the Tellarite penis is recorded this time.
Oh, the Tellarite sex must be awkward.
I'm imagining like a lot of like
You
tinging,
thought you could take
clinkling,
a station from me?
clanking sounds.
Is it in yet?
Kill
No.
him.
Are you sure? I don't want to talk about it.
Correct, find next console.
Well, I just saw that officer getting needed. They were standing there, and then they kind of weren't.
3.
If we're trying to rescue the place, or am I really supposed to be using a weapon that irradiates everything?
I mean,
This
it's
is
mirror
Terok
universe
Nor,
shit.
not DS9.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not on Deep Space Nine.
Fuck.
This thing's gonna be glowing when they get it back.
I'm probably dumping enough radiation and stuff to have just performed alchemy and transmuted stuff to new elements.
Correct sequence. Advancing
Very
out.
Gotcha.
sensitive of you.
Force field powering down.
Oh, that was easy.
Gotta love it when someone knows how that room works.
You
Speaking
cannot
of knowing
stop
how the
me.
room works.
You are but a stepping stone.
Alright,
The power of the power race is with me.
bonus is easy.
We're reading high power lines in your area.
Want to start with the pad I'm on?
Yeah, she got her.
Ow.
She's pissed off at Halea and Drake, maybe me a little bit. Passing the fire immunity around. Come back here, you pissy ass little bitch.
Get her onto that thing and I will. Alright, pushing the button. Alright, pushing the button.
I suppose I should be thanking you. You were the ones who returned the orb to us.
Alright. This pad next.
Yep. Get on it, Karen.
Alright, I'll get on the... Drew's on the
You
console.
will not stop me. I will be
I'll grab that one. Keep her there, keep her there. Alright. This pad's the last one.
You are weak.
Oh, I just SNR'd.
So did I.
Hey.
Oh, there it goes. Oop.
Alright, I'm on the console for the final pad. Get her on it.
Alright, she's on it.
Kill her.
I will not be stopped by you. This is a minor setback, but no, I have power you cannot imagine.
Your unimaginable power is... We stopped you.
The Empire will be mine. This universe will be mine. It will all be mine.
If you have powers that we can't imagine,
Stand by
where
for
the hell...
emergency beam out.
Where the hell were they?
You haven't seen the last
They
of
weren't
me.
powerful enough for us.
Alright, so now we're gonna do a 5-man Elite Argala real quick, right?
Terok Nor has been returned to its own
Yeah,
reality.
sure, why not?
And plasma weapon. Alright, I'm ready to go. I'm not even using 2 pieces of Nakul on this build.
Same.
Alright.
Alright, I am entering us into the public queue. Are all 3 of us ready?
Yep.
Yes.
Pop.
Coca-Cola.
Alec, did you get the pop-up?
Yeah.
Okay. I always check to make sure everybody popped. Sometimes Stowe is still a little bit stupid about that.
And just in case of anything, I did hit the
For those
record
of you
button
who
on
don't
mine
know
as
me,
well.
Alright, dialogue.
the name's Raygeet. I work as an agent for your universe's alliance against the Terrans. I'm currently on Terok Nor, and I've managed to gain access to them. But if you want to send these bastards home, we're gonna need to work together. We need access to their computer systems. My team learned the hard way that Ops is too heavily secured to breach. But you can get into the cargo bay. From there, your team can access the station's computer and override the security fields throughout the station. That'll clear a path to the final objective, Admiral Lita herself. With security compromised, the assault squad can go to Lita and neutralize her. Once that's done, it's a matter of nudging a few key systems in the right direction to pull Terok Nor back to my universe.
Where the hell is their security?
Very
One
well.
last thing. A number of my coalition team members...
Okay, this is badly...
Yeah, that was a little bit badly paced. It didn't get the last dialogue until we beamed her.
That's too late to be telling you what to do. Like, they need to take care of that.
That was telling you about a bonus objective, though. You'll see the optional operatives rescued. All of the side rooms on the promenade will have people. Some of them will have people in them that we can rescue. There are up to 20. I've found 17 in my first run. I've never found as many since.
Once the room is clear, we'll get started.
The promenade in here?
Like, it might be in this room. I know there's usually one in the bank room. They've already been rescued. They could be in any of the little shops that you usually run past on the promenade. However, our current primary objective is to head down to the cargo bay, which we do through the normal docking ring area because this is a turbo lift. There will be people to... There will be similarly be coalition bonus things you can tag in the corners of the rooms if you want to run around and find them all. This room can get a little bit hairy, though. This is like the room in Assault on Terok Nor where you had to defend those two people on the two sides of the cargo bay, except they go between two consoles now. So it's more helpful to stick near them and just clear out anything that's targeting them. So we've got 4 consoles to hack like last time, but they're a little bit further apart. And the set design is much nicer in my opinion.
Backup requested. Console Gamma. Back to work on Console Gamma.
Oh god, here we go.
What?
Conditional dialogue by an NPC that repeats the loops endlessly.
Yep.
Back to work on Console Gamma.
Wouldn't be a Cryptic game if it didn't have at least one shitty aspect.
Taking fire at Console Beta. Backup requested. Console Gamma. Returning to work at Console
Oh, another engineer player had a similar idea that I did the other, or a friend of mine did earlier, putting a cover shield in front of the engineer, except they missed.
He also put one right in front of the engineer in the center, in one of the hallways, to try and trap him and probably break the mission.
Oh, so he's a troll. Lovely.
Taking fire at Console Beta. Under attack at Console Delta. Threat neutralized at Console Beta. Taking fire. All clear at Console Delta. Resuming operation. Threat neutralized at Console Beta. Taking hits at Console Delta. All clear at Console Delta. Resuming operation. I'm
Hello.
under attack at Console Beta. Threat neutralized at Console Beta.
Oh god, is that Andrew?
What?
Overcharge turret.
And?
They're using overcharge turret.
I don't know why that's bad.
Because it takes like 7 seconds to spool up and does basically nothing for damage even if it does hit.
Oh.
It's that Herald turret.
Oh god, right.
From way back when.
I don't know.
That's the only thing I've been left to help defend Delta, other than me.
I'm at Delta.
I see you.
How you doing over at Emma?
Alpha Beta's done. We just need to eliminate all further hostiles in the room.
Alright, mass murder, go.
Mass murder complete.
The security fields on the promenade are mostly down. You should be able to move around the house.
Looks like someone cleared out the hostages. We're heading back to the turbo lift.
Our boy Ayakov has 40 injuries.
My boy needs a medic. I also believe he might be AFK. Alright, so remember, Alec, if you wind up in any of the side rooms, you might find captives. Assuming someone hasn't already cleared all of them out.
That's what I'm looking for.
Almost there. Cover your corners and watch the upper deck for snipers.
Is there anybody in here? Where are all of the operatives? We've only found 6.
I've checked every damn room.
There's one.
I think that's the last of them. Wait, there's one more moving in on your position. Fast!
Uh-oh. Found another captive. Superhero landing.
Audio was out of sync.
So, Curlin's here.
Alright, once you leave the turbo lift. Wait, why are you still on the promenade? Damn, you're in a tight spot. That guy's tough. Is Curlin there? You're alive. Good. Head to ore process.
I'm not gonna lie, the first time I heard that, I about fell out of my chair.
They had to do something, but I love that they kind of just sat on it a little. They leaned on the meme. They didn't, like, go full ham.
There we go. Now I can put the lurker back on.
And now, similarly, we are heading through one of the ring doors and down a turbo lift to the boss room.
Boss room!
There'll be more captives, and things are about to get hot.
I'm charging up the Flux Arc disassembler. Give me 20 seconds. Capacitor at maximum. Hit that console to make Lita vulnerable. Charging up the disassembler for another pulse.
Never tells you which console it wants you to hit. But it looks like someone knows what they're doing.
Yep.
She's vulnerable. Hit her now.
Oh, I'm blind.
Ow.
What hit you?
A lot of fire. Because I decided to get into melee range of Lita.
Enjoy your fiery death.
You need to get up the stairs now. She's going
Oh
to
yeah,
light it up.
we need to get upstairs. She's about to light the entire bottom floor on fire.
The disassembler is charged. Get to that console to discharge it.
Yakov is AFK. Absolutely.
Alright, I rescued 3 more operatives.
I'm discharging the conduit at Lita.
Oh, you are going to pay for that.
Hey Lita, nice to meet you. She's gone upstairs again.
Die.
Southeast corner has the stairs this time.
Get up the stairs. She's about to go supernova.
Oh, hey, we got 19 of 20 this time.
Wow. Where were all of them?
I
The
don't
disassembler
know.
is charged. Get to that
Ow,
console
ow,
to
ow, I'm on
discharge it.
fire.
Yeah, I have no idea what the hell's going on.
Idiots.
Same.
Lita is possessed by the power wraiths and she's saying everything is burning. We've had to run up the stairs in order to not get melted by the fire that she's been generating below us.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, I spent almost the entirety of that, like, not knowing where the fuck to go.
Same.
You remember the boss fight from Assault on Terok Nor where you had
Nice
to get
work.
Lita to stand on the
After
plates?
that pasting you get.
Okay, so it's kind of like the original boss fight from Assault on Terok Nor, except this time she doesn't run around the room, so you don't have to lure her. You wait for the NPC to charge the thing, and then you figure out which console he wants you to hit. It makes her vulnerable, and when she hits a certain health percentage, she goes up to the next floor, and you have to escape the floor before it becomes deadly. Although deadly is kind of air quotes. I've seen people survive down there for 15 or 20 seconds.
Yeah, I survived the whole time.
Yeah. But, there's usually at least one set of stairs that will lead up to the second or third floor. They're always in the same place, I'm pretty sure, and it's based on the ore processing map from Storm Clouds Gather. You remember that room where you had to spin the thing around and extend the bridges in order to go up? It doesn't have the bridge mechanic, but it's basically that room. So, it's basically Assault on Terok Nor done a little bit better on the flow, and there's no more grenade alley with a puzzle. It's just Curland here.
That beginning part with the briefing, either the briefing needs to be pared down to just what is necessary, or the timer needs to be extended.
Well, the thing is, the only thing it tells you after the timer is the bonus, which is finding all the people in the side rooms. But yes, I do agree. They should at least have informed you of that before you beamed in.
It looks like this panel along the wall behind the transporter control should definitely have something displayed on it as well. It's just a glossy black plain texture. Yeah, I completely lost track of Lita in that entire mess.
Because she teleports the moment she hits her health percentage now.
So
she yeeted herself up to the second floor and you couldn't see her anymore.
So that either needs to be better telegraphed, or she needs to actually move to the second floor.
Honestly,
so
what she kind of needs, even though it would be kind of over the top, is to do the Azula thing and like shoot a jet of fire up. That she rides up to the second floor to let people know that she's moved, instead of just blinking. Even if that would be silly, that is kind of a silly boss fight. She's going to go supernova!
I suppose, but...
I mean, it's the mirror version of Rom's wife, possessed by the mirror universe version of Bajorn's Satan. And you have to charge the technobabble thing in order to make her vulnerable so that you can punch her.
Yeah.
Flux Arc Disassembler. That's a string of words.
All sentences are strings of words.
Yep, and by the loosest definition of a sentence, it is therefore a sentence. The question is, does it make sense? The answer is no. But then it's technobabble, it's not supposed to.
Here's the problem with technobabble.
Treknobabble.
Thing is, technobabble is supposed to make some simulacrum of sense. And those that know it well enough know what it means and can follow it. Understand it.
No, see, there's a difference between technobabble and jargon. What you're referring to is jargon. Jargon is Geordi telling Picard that they need such and such kilometers per hour of delta V before they can cancel out the momentum of an asteroid to begin pushing it back to its original orbit. Technobabble is launching into what is essentially a magic incantation made up of science, a blender of science and engineering terms that are completely made up.
Like Voyager was fond of a lot of the time.
So there was an interview where Kate Mulgrew was talking about when she was cast as Janeway, and one of her very first thoughts when she was reading the script is, can I memorize this Japanese? Her term, her words, describing it. Because of how ridiculous the writing was in terms of like all the stupid technobabble on that show.
Didn't Michael Dorn straight up refuse to read technobabble for a long time?
More or less, yeah.
Because of the teeth that he had to wear to be Klingon?
Michael Dorn, Jonathan Frakes as well. Jonathan Frakes would like tell the writer, don't give me the science lines. Give them to Patrick or give them to Brent. Don't give them to me. And that was actually one of the bits of advice that Richard Dean Anderson gave to Joe Flanagan. Is don't be good at the science stuff. Don't be good at the science speak. Botch it at every opportunity.
Because that's what made the O'Neill likable.
Well, or botch it at every opportunity, or they're going to give it to you and only you, essentially. You'll be the science guy, and you'll have to memorize all of this bullshit out of every single script. Which is why McKay is the way he is. Because David Hewlett did not receive that advice. And so McKay, who was already supposed to be the smart guy of the core cast, got everything, all of it. He just got all the ridiculous word salad. And I'll bet that Flanagan was counting his blessings after the first season was over that Richard Dean Anderson gave him that advice. From MacGyver. When MacGyver is telling you, don't be good at the science stuff or you're going to be miserable on this show. That should tell you something about the frequency with which that stuff was, about how ridiculously dense and frequent that science talk was on that show. Although Hewlett also had the time of his life on that show, so I guess that it went to the right person in the end. But even Atlantis had like a shit ton of technobabble on it, although it was still fairly
Considering
grounded
the
in...
setting and theme of Atlantis, I can kind of understand why they needed all of that.
It was grounded in like the Asgard and all the stuff with the Asgard and the Ancients, though, so they didn't go too overboard with it. In general, the Stargate shows are fairly good at sticking to their lore and their setting canon. We'll see how well that goes with the Amazon show.
Super Turbo Turkey Puncher 3.